Everyone. Welcome to the new channel for cracking the ServiceNow interview. So, if you are new to ServiceNow or already in ServiceNow and appearing for ServiceNow developer or ServiceNow architect or as a tester in ServiceNow, then definitely the first questions I will cover all the questions module wise. And the very first questions which are coming in interview is tell me about yourself. So just tell me about yourself. Doesn't matter that you have to tell about your past company or past organization or current requirement and all. So this is exactly the thing where you want to showcase that you are aware of these things in your day-to-day task as well as these modules which you are aware of. So I will cover the thing for as a ServiceNow developer or a ServiceNow architect. What are the things you should tell when you go for your roles and responsibility? So not only you have to just inform the interviewer that you are strong in this module as well as the daily task. So these are the things which you want to highlight so that the interviewer will get to know, okay, these could be the probable possible questions out of your daily task and he will go in that direction only. So these, I can say that these are the set of questions you are creating for the interviewer. So when I tell about roles and responsibility of a 5-year guy in ServiceNow development or in ServiceNow architect, then definitely you can see that these are the things which you should cover. So when I tell about that roles and responsibilities, so if you are in ServiceNow, then definitely you should inform about 3 or 4 modules in your roles and responsibility for 5-year to 10-year guy. And for a developer of 2 to 3 year experience, at least in ITSM, you have to be focused on. So in my coming video, I'm just focusing on as a developer for 4 to 5 year up to 10 year of experience as an architect. So when you tell about roles and responsibility, you have to first tell that I'm most familiar with these modules like ITSM, ITOM, and asset management and all. And in ITSM also you have to just brief about that. Okay, I'm comfortable with all this incident, problem, and change. And the demanding technology currently is ITOM. So where you have to involve, tell that briefly what activities you are involved with in ITOM. So you can say that you are familiar with populating the CMDB using various discovery sources. And also I try to maintain the integrity of CMDB and we follow that CSDM best practices. So you can just highlight the things like at least if you are going for ITOM, then these things you should definitely touch about. So when you say about item, so the first thing is how you should populate the data from various sources. So you are touching that point as well as the maintaining the CMDB database, how you are maintaining the integrity, how you are going for duplicate removal, all these things. And the third is that framework, which is basically the CSTM framework, which is covered in item. So you have to touch all these 3 points for the item. And along with that, you have to focus on your knowledge in another module. Suppose I'm going for asset management. Like I have worked with asset management, including both HAM and SAM. HAM, SAM, and is nothing but hardware asset management and software asset management. So whatever module you are comfortable, you can touch in that direction. And next part, which is by default, is a senior guy is touching on that is basically integration. So you can say that I have gone for the integration of various technologies and don't go for uh, the basic like Jira integration and all because all know that is the basic thing which is available and in we can say the bookish language is Jira. So you can say that um, I have done some integration which is very demanding currently like OpenAI ChatGPT, Microsoft Azure for Microsoft SCCM or Zoom Teams. These you can go and along with that you have to focus more on in your resume as well as in your daily tasks focus more on your generative AI, virtual agent, and we can say predictive intelligence. So as an architect, you can showcase that, okay, I have done some POCs in modules like PPM, HRST, and CSM. using virtual agent, generative AI, and predictive intelligence. So I will tell deeply about all this, but in this sentence, you are just telling that you are not only expert in these modules. I will cover all these modules, as well as you can say you have used the latest and trending technologies like virtual agent, generative AI, predictive intelligence, and all. And creating POCs means we are just creating a POC to showcase the client or new client that okay, this is the thing which we have already developed. And if you are going for sales profile or anything, then no need to go for these PowerPoint presentation. Instead, your organization can create a POC in these emerging modules and showcase them to your existing client so that they know that okay, these things is readily working and it is using the emerging technologies. So all these things you need to cover when you tell about yourself. So as a roles and responsibilities. So definitely this is the thing which you need to touch when you go for roles and responsibilities. Along with that, if the interviewer is interested to listening you more and more, so definitely along with that you can go on the left side navigation, you can see all these tasks which are covered in your daily task that can be included over here. So in daily task, we can say that what is a architect or a developer working in the daily task, like some cloning activity also he is part of, and some data migration activity also he is part of. So these are the activities which generally a senior developer or architect is part of. So all these things are covered over here. And I will go through this detail one by one, but I'm just telling the detail for that. Tell me about yourself, and as well as what are the some recent activities where you are involved with. So you can say you have created some email configuration, inbound email configurations, and what is the exact phases, how you have configured. At least you have to touch that. So if these things must be covered in your tell me about yourself. Whatever thing you are comfortable with, you have to definitely touch all the thing. And they must ask that what is the major issue which you have recently resolved. Then you have to create a scenario that okay, this is the scenario where this is the issue I have faced. And along with that, you have to focus more on how you have resolved the thing. So that will be impressive because you are a developer. You are not only giving the problem statement, you are also providing the solution to the thing. And some of the best practices also you should be aware of. They will definitely ask the best practices like what is the best practices you are doing for development or scripting. Then these are the things like you should be aware of as a developer for the best practices. And for implementation, if you are into implementation project, so these are the best practices which are covered in implementation. And if you are going for basically some out of box or customization, you must have idea regarding like why we should go for customization or why ServiceNow preferred only out of box. So these are the things which are there, we can say, in the task and responsibility of your daily task as a developer. You must aware of that. And along with that, definitely some default, like which are the current versions you are working and which is the previous version you have migrated from. And have you worked with version migration program, like this is the what is the process of version migration, how much month it generally takes, and from which version to which version you have migrated. All these things you must have idea regarding that. So telling about version migration, you must have idea that it is a 3 to 4 month process, and these are the documents. First, the document comes as a release notes, and it includes all the benefits which are available in the new versions. And after that, after 1 month, the alpha release is available, and then all these things after is confirmed, then you are going for the new release of this version, we can say. So the way is basically you have to raise the thing in your ServiceNow High portal, and then this is the series of step like of how you are first cloning your dev instance with the production image, then cloning test instance with the production image, then you are going for upgrading the production. So these are the some of the basic things which are definitely covered. And if you are a ServiceNow senior developer or architect and you don't know about the current versions, or you have not done any version upgrade till now, then definitely it's a negative from the very beginning. And along with that, I will provide all this document if you want that, okay, what are the basic things which are covered, like we can say how the patching is done, how you can enhance the performance of your systems. So all these things are detailedly mentioned, which I will cover in later. And when you are working in ServiceNow, it is a cloud-based. You don't have to much worry about your performance. Still, you have to take some precaution how the performance can be improved. Like you can install the performance analytics. You can go for custom reporting to monitor the system performance, and what is the application performance management. All these things you must have idea, so that you can show all these in the we can say performance measurement. And along with that, if you are going for a senior profile or architect kind of thing, you must have idea regarding the various software practices, best practices, we can say, how you are maintaining the documents, how the things are maintained, like what is HLD, LLD, what is the basic difference. And we can say these are the basic difference when we go for high level design document or low level design document. So you have to take care of all that, and how the what is exactly the difference, like for developer, you have to go for from architect, you first create that high level design document, and out of HLD you are just creating that low level design document, and from low level the developers are creating the requirement. And these are the basic definition or difference between those two. So these are the basic thing which are covered in your daily task, we can say, and daily activity. You must be aware of that. Okay, so I will cover other modules shortly and in upcoming videos. Thank you.